everyone. Hello, good morning, good evening for those in Vietnam. Hello, chào mừng mọi người đến với stream của Mocha. Mocha đã không stream suốt 1 tháng rồi nên là nếu mà mọi thứ break thì mọi người hãy nói he. Can you guys hear me first of all? Testing. Of course you cannot see chat. You never can see chat. But let me see if I can refresh it. It does not refresh. It's so over. Chat box is not appearing. You can hear me? Okay, good. Is the music too loud? Let me know if the music is too loud. But hello D. D was here like really early. Like I posted on Twitter and then I go back to like set some stuff up and I see D in my chat. I wasn't even streaming and D was just sitting there in my chat. So hello D, welcome. Hello Prime, hello Malam, long time no see. Hello Winderman. Cũng lâu lắm rồi không thấy Winderman ha. Hello Lazy Ann, hello. Chào mừng người đẹp đến với stream của Mocha. Hôm nay Mocha sẽ chơi thử một tựa game của Southeast Asian là game của Đông Nam Á. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ xem các bạn đi làm gì. Get camped. I never got camped before. I thought like only like people like I don't know, like Bram or Leo would get camped. My first time. Hello Kai, hello. Yeah, lâu lắm rồi Mocha không stream, lâu lắm nó không gặp Kai. There is no tech god. I don't know what to do with this chat box because I have my Ready Steady, which by the way, if you haven't seen, here's the Ready Steady that will come out this afternoon, my time. It would be I think 10 a.m. for Vietnam. Cái chatbox bây giờ trên màn hình đã hiện lên đang là chatbox của bên MV Premiere, bên MV công chiếu của Ready Steady. MV này thì sẽ ra mắt vào 10 giờ sáng Chủ nhật từ bên Việt Nam, nên là chatbox đang bị lỗi. Nhưng mà nếu mọi người chưa nhìn thấy MV thì Mocha post link vô chat nếu mọi người muốn qua xem nha. MV này là MV cùng với Draco và Star, thì cả hai bạn đều là hai ca sĩ rất giỏi, nên là Mocha rất là hồi hộp để có thể cho mọi người nhìn thấy MV này. Oh, Ellie is streaming. I see Ellie is testing you too. I see Ellie. Let me fix my lights. Bây giờ tôi đang quay chụp hiện tượng thiên văn siêu trăng lạnh. Bây giờ đang có siêu trăng hả? Hôm qua Mocha cũng thấy trăng này cũng to ghê á, nhưng mà không thấy mọi người nói gì về siêu trăng nên là cũng quên luôn. Oh, I forgot. Let me see. There's your problem. You buy gas at the gas station. You buy milk at the milk station. But gas station should have milk, right? I don't know. I hope they have milk. They didn't have milk. So, sorry, Malam. I didn't bring back milk. It is okay. I can go away next time. And then hopefully, I'll go next time to see if the next gas station, like 2 blocks over, has some milk. And then I'll bring some back. Probably next year sometime. It's okay. I will not leave you stranded. I don't know if... I don't think I'm like testing the game today. It's more like playing through the demo. So I think the game is pretty much built out. It's just that it's not fully released. Leo and Chunsa. Every time. Sorry, not every time, but like from last time to this time, it's 2 times already. But good morning. Take your time, it's okay. I take a while to yap since I yap in both English and Vietnamese. You guys can take your time getting ready. And then just let me know in the group chat whenever you guys are ready, and then we can get into the call. But I still need to like introduce the studio and the game and everything. So yeah, take your time. It's all good. No, it's okay. It's all good. You guys are good. It's only like 9:06, so yeah, it's like 6 minutes. It's fine. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like the demo today. The dev did say that the investigation screen might look a little bit buggy. So they know that they still have a lot to improve. This is what they told me, is that there's still a lot to improve, and especially in the UI and the investigation section. So they're working on addressing those and just solving them. So yeah, the game is not fully out yet, but today we're gonna be going through a demo. Cho những bạn ở bên Việt Nam thì hôm nay Mocha chơi game là bản demo của game Death and Faeology. Thì game này là game gọi sao ta? Game được xây dựng bởi một studio ở bên Indo, và studio này chỉ toàn phụ nữ thôi, toàn nữ giới thôi, nên là Mocha thấy rất khâm phục các bạn ý. Nhất là ở châu Á thì Mocha nghĩ là game dev không phải là no Leo, the MV is not out yet. It's gonna be this evening because Star and Draco can only do it this evening. So yeah, you didn't miss it. It's not happened yet. It's okay. Tựa game Death and Faeology thì tất cả các bạn đều là nữ giới, và các bạn ý vẽ rất đẹp, và các bạn cũng rất là nice, rất là tốt bụng khi mà các bạn ý liên hệ Mocha và hỏi là Mocha có muốn chơi game này không. Thì Mocha thấy game vừa đẹp vừa cuốn nên Mocha kiểu ok luôn. Thế là hôm nay Mocha sẽ chơi tựa game Death and Faeology để mọi người có thể thấy là tựa game này đẹp thế nào ha. Và Mocha mới chỉ bật lên thôi, Mocha cũng chưa chơi nên là cũng không biết là có khó không. Nhưng mà các bạn thì đã đưa sẵn một bản là đây là nếu mà Mocha mà không biết chỗ nào thì Mocha có thể vào vào cheating guide để xem. But yeah, so it will be mostly in English. Stream hôm nay Mocha sẽ stream chủ yếu bằng tiếng Anh ha, tại vì game này sẽ là tiếng Anh á. Nếu mà dịch ra từng hội thoại một thì chắc là sẽ mất tầm 5 tiếng. Nên là hôm nay Mocha có sự giúp đỡ của các bạn Prime, Leo, Chunsa và Yohua. Thì các bạn ấy sẽ vào vai một số nhân vật trong game và các bạn ấy sẽ voice act, nên là mọi người hãy đón chờ phần voice acting của các bạn ý. Nhưng mà tất nhiên là Mocha sẽ không dịch ra được từng cuộc hội thoại một, nên là phần chat, có lẽ là phần just chatting thì là phần duy nhất mà Mocha sẽ nói bằng tiếng Việt thôi á. Còn lúc mà chơi game thì sẽ chơi bằng tiếng Anh ha. Okay, let me switch to English. So the game today, the demo game playthrough today will mostly be in English, or will be entirely in English, because the game is written in English, and I have the help of my friends, Brime, Leo, Chinsa, and Yohua, who will be voice acting the characters. And then I will not be translating because that would probably take me like 5 hours. So we will just be playing through the games in English. Let me see chat. My chat is not updating, so to anyone who's watching back, just know that I'm not talking by myself. There's people I'm responding to. Mocha's audience is diverse. Yeah, I mean, like, is it really diverse? So it's just Vietnamese and American. I guess like people in the US and then people in the EU, namely D, and some other friends. And then the rest is like in Philippines, I'm pretty sure, because it's like, I don't know, me and the Filipinos just have like a really tight bond. Tính ra Mocha có lấy chất lượng giữa Aya. Thực ra là Leo và Bram là bạn của Mocha, nên là kiểu chất lượng thì đúng là chất lượng thật, nhưng mà kiểu Mocha rất may mắn là có các bạn kiểu rất là helpful và rất là tốt bụng đã giúp Mocha. What do you mean I'm pretending to? No, I'm talking to people for real. I don't know why you're dissing me. If I'm not talking to anyone, I would not be receiving strays right now. But yeah, Kai was saying that I have really, really high quality YouTube mods. So Leo, take the compliments, and I think Bram is also a YouTube mod too. But yeah, I have really nice mods, yeah. She's gonna test the game and just do different voices by herself. Yes, I am so talented. I can play like a different female voice, and I can play 3 different types. Oh, hello. Hello, Ark. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Oh my god, I'm so glad my raid message is finally relevant because it's like Christmas now. But hello Ark, hello, thank you for the raid. Thank you Orangey Dial for the follow. Thank you, welcome in Raider. What did you do, Ark? What did you stream? What did you guys do? How was your stream? How did it go? But welcome in. I am yes, thank you. I have this alert since July and now it's finally Christmas, so the chat box is not working on the screen. I apologize. I have no idea why and I have no idea how to fix it. It just doesn't work. So let me like refresh it and then shut it down. Refresh it again. It's still not working. It's just linked to my my YouTube MV. I was streaming Assassin's Creed and then Genshin. Oh, how long did you stream? 2 games? That's long. I do not play Genshin, so I can't say. Is it? Let me see. Wait. Is it? What's his name? Is it Venti? Is it? What his name? I really like the. Oh, is it Zhongli? That's the only character that I really like the design. Who did you play it? It's like an all-year tree. No, do not have an all-year Christmas tree. Why do you do that? You know, you should put away your trees. It's gonna get dusty. Oh, the game is called Genshin Guess the Character? What is that? Genshin Guess the Character? Is it like a quiz game? Oh, guessing games. Oh, okay. How did you do on that? Do you guess a lot of people? Were you able to guess a lot of people? Tính ra Mocha còn 500 subs nữa là được 2.000. Oh yeah, Mocha cũng đang đợi đến được 2.000. Đợi cả năm, chắc là sang năm sau chúng ta sẽ lên được 2.000 ha. Chúng ta sẽ lấy mục tiêu lên 2.000 là mục tiêu của năm 2026. It's like a little game with viewers. Oh, that's cute. That's nice. Well, I'm glad you were able to enjoy that. Thank you so much for raiding in. And yeah, go eat dinner. Take care of yourself. Yes. Thank you so much for raiding in. I will take good care of your chat. And yeah, thank you, Ark. Let me introduce a little bit about the game before we start, because I think we have everyone here ready to be loaded. Let me see. Let me pull up my notes. Okay. So the game we're playing today is Death and Faeology. It is part of the SEAGO25, so the Southeast Asia Games Onward 2025, which is a campaign for game developers in Southeast Asia to showcase their games. Because you know, like in hello Ash, good morning. This doesn't stop. How many is 100 bits? Thank you so much. Thank you, Ash, for the cheers. Welcome in. Hello. Good morning. Thank you so much for the bits. We are having our chat box broken, so I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, we're yeah, I can tell because I was eating dinner and then I didn't see your message until like 2 hours later, and then you're just like gone. I'm like, you're probably sleeping. It's fine. Good morning. Welcome to Saturday, I suppose. I hope you have good sleep. Today we'll be playing Death and Faeology demo, which is a game by Southeast Asian game creators. So as I was saying, like in the US, I feel like we have a bigger game community. So the games, you know, like any game that we develop is easier to push it out to the audience in a way. But in Southeast Asia, it's like a really niche market still, so they don't get a lot of visibility. So that's why SEAGO exists, to kind of like help like these like smaller creators showcase their game. So this is one game that I think is really well done by a studio based in Indonesia, and they are women led. So this game is developed entirely by a fully woman, a team of, you know, just women in STEM. So I think that's very admirable. They are based in Indonesia, so unfortunately they can't join us today because it's really late in Indonesia right now. The game was originally created for Spooktober Jam 2024, and it remained untouched until they did a major rework of the demo in May this year. So they only have 4 people, all women. I guess mostly women. So 3 females, who is an artist. There's a programmer and a narrative designer writer, and 1 programmer who is a male. So it's like 3 women plus 1 man. I don't know if I say all the word correctly. But yeah, so I think it's a tiny team, and to what they have been able to accomplish is, I think, is pretty cool. So I'm excited to go through that today. And then one thing that they would like to let the audience know is that there's still a lot to improve, and especially in the UI and investigation section. So they're currently working on addressing all those issues and hope to come up with a good solution. So they appreciate all the support and feedback if you guys have any in the chat as we go through the demo today, and they will continue to develop and refine the game. So it is not a harem, I don't think, at least not yet. The game that we play next week will be a harem, I think. I don't know yet. Hello Yuna, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Bought it back, but no milk, sorry. It felt like the best sleep. I'm glad. Yeah, it feel like it would be a good sleep after you stream for like so long, Ash. They didn't have milk. What can I say? They didn't have it, so I can't get it if they don't have it, right? I have to go next time. Wait, the algae is not working. Let me fix it myself. Oh, sorry, that's a free kiss. Why is it not working? Wait, let me see. Ayo! Thank you for throwing at me. Thank you for throwing stuff at me. But welcome in. Let me catch up a chat. Welcome in. How are you doing, Yuna? How's November? How's October? Thank you. Thank you for the clap lah. Thank you. Lúc trước dự án về ad VTuber của tôi thì tuy rằng mấy bạn VTuber người Việt trong nước, mấy bạn gốc Việt thì chưa tính tới. Cái đây tầm 1 tháng trước tôi có mở cuộc bình chọn là mấy bạn khác cũng muốn tôi vẽ thêm mấy bạn gốc Việt, nên giờ tôi cũng có thể vẽ một cha. Ok, cảm ơn Kai đã tính thêm cả một cha vào trong nhóm ha. Một cha cũng thấy Kai vẽ rất nhiều, nên là một cha cũng không biết là mình có được công nhận là VTuber Việt Nam không, nhưng mà kiểu một cha cũng cố nói tiếng Việt á, nhưng mà chỉ là kiểu lúc mà một cha stream tiếng Anh thì sẽ thấy nó rất tự nhiên, cả lúc mà nói tiếng Việt thì một cha sẽ kiểu bây giờ mình cũng không biết là mình nên nói cái gì và nói cái này cả đúng không. Và là thank you Kai, thank you. You better rob some. Okay, next time I go out, okay, I will think about robbing milk from the gas station. I passed NNN. That's good. Congrats on passing it. Congrats. I'm proud of you. As a dad, I am proud of you. Good job, Yuna. His name is Spicy. Whose name is Spicy? Oh, let me type in chat. Ready to call whenever everyone is. I failed NNN on purpose. You're married, so it doesn't count, you know? Nobody tells me what to do. Yeah, you're a grown man. You don't need to follow the norm of society anymore. You're the one who make the norms now. Vietican VTuber. I don't think I'm an American to say. Like I still think myself as a Vietnamese. Past non-stop. Oh wow, you really had us there. Wow, who said that is the NNN? Can't believe Leo failed. No nonsense November 1. Not serious, fellow. What is going on right now? We all know that's not what it is. Yeah, make your own choice. Exactly. Từ giờ đến 2 tháng sau tôi không on Twitch nữa. Tại lần trước tôi lỡ để tên Twitch thành tên debut. Ok Kai, it's okay. Một cha stream cả bên Twitch cả bên YouTube nên là một cha biết là mọi người cũng không có bên Twitch á. Một cha cũng cố stream cả hai mặc dù chúng ta vẫn bị stuck cái mảng cái logo restream ở trên thumbnail. But yeah, anytime you guys wanna call or anytime, okay, Leo is here. Anytime you guys are ready, we can start the call because I am ready. What kind of American are you? I'm not an American. I'm a Vietnamese. Literally, I have Vietnamese passport, and I have a chứng minh nhân dân, sổ hộ khẩu của một cha đang ở Việt Nam. Okay, Chinsa is here. Yoha is here. No American passport, nah, not yet. And not me, sir. Non-stop Nihongo November. I'm definitely feeling that. I can't do non-stop Nihongo. What do you mean, your dream? What are you talking about, Yuna? Okay, Bram is here. Okay, we have everyone here. Oh, let me get things sorted on my end. My bad. Let me switch everything over to the gaming. Make sure my tits is on gaming screen. Very un-American. I'm not the one. I'm not the one, Yuna. You better look somewhere else. It is not here. Okay. Okay, let's join the call. And say hi to everyone. Hi. Hi. Hello. Wait, was that Leo or Yo? I could not tell. Because I'm adjusting everyone's volume. Hello. Oh, it's me, Chunsa. Hello, Chunsa. Good morning. How did you guys sleep? No, it's okay. I understand. It's Saturday. Everyone should be sleeping in. Let me just adjust the sound. You guys don't set like 5 alarm clock every time.
I set one on the Alexa, and I swear I didn't hear it.
We sleep through alarms pretty regularly.
I am the same. That's why I have like 10 alarms just waiting to be
Yeah,
off.
like I have like at least 3 to 5 alarms, but maybe I only hear the last one.
Oh.
Shame.
You should change the alarm tune. I think that's what would make it.
Change the alarms that I need to wake up to are the ones that I set to my ringtone, so I make it think like someone's calling me.
Set it to your Teams notification.
Oh no,
that's traumatic.
That's
but it's very effective, I think.
Set it to the fire alarm.
I don't think that's good.
Fire.
Fire.
Oh, no.
Fire. Carbon monoxide.
Just ask your loved ones for a recording of them screaming and use that.
I feel like that's traumatic.
Lullaby.
Okay, let me fix you guys Fugi real quick. Everyone is so far apart. I think it's okay. It's okay. My chat box doesn't work anyway. You know what? Doesn't matter. Nothing is working. Do you guys see the game on Video Ninja?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't hear anything though. Am I supposed to?
So one thing about Video Ninja, I just read it, is that it doesn't show audio with certain browser. I'm using Opera. Should I share screen on Discord instead?
It's up to everybody else, I guess. I don't know if the delay is going to be any better on Ninja, is it?
Is it?
Do you guys know? I feel like it's pretty similar.
I mean, generally it's about like 500 millisecond delay or something.
me share my screen. I mean, like, you guys are reading it, so
Will it be a problem if we can't hear like the in-game sounds? Because like if that's the case, then I feel like going to Discord for the audio would be best.
I do not have an answer to that because right now, or at least like what I play through, is just the music. So I mean, the music is really good and it's really nice. But I don't know if
Yeah, I
there's
like
like
music.
any cue or anything. Okay, let me share my screen then.
No. Let me just put on some mellower music. That ought to do it.
Oh, you guys can
Just
just.
puts on like entirely. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say like you guys can just have like the screen share open, and then just watch Video Ninja instead, maybe.
Oh. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, the music is royalty free. I see.
Oh, okay, good. I didn't check that beforehand, so. Let me.
Yeah, this is like this is creepypasta music.
Oh, really?
I've heard it. Yeah, I've heard a lot of this specific song.
Oh, I never heard of it before. You can tell. Let me turn down the music a little bit on my end. Oh, there is sound effects.
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Also, thank you so much for
Yes,
doing
ma'am.
this with me because I don't know.
Thanks
I
for
didn't
having
expect
us.
for you guys to sign up so fast, but I'm very happy that it's just all my friends. I can be just like whatever.
We're desperate. It's okay.
None of you mean no. Don't say that.
I'm gonna warm up my voice.
No. Yeah, take your time. Okay,
We're
we started.
desperate.
My name gonna be Mota.
Voice's character changed really strange. Brime's character, sorry.
We'll see. We'll see about that. Okay. Grading first year assignments can be such an exercise in patience. I also remind myself that Faeology is a relatively recent science, only a couple of decades old. This university, the only Faeology university in the whole country, was just finished being built in 1905. It is still barely acknowledged in the academic field. More importantly, I've got to keep in mind that children inherit their parents' prejudices and misconceptions. The human world has formed its own notion of fairies. Alas, I find myself unable to suppress a big sigh every time I read references to poisoned apples ushering princesses into eternal sleep. A reference to the Cottingley fairies is one I can understand, since it was quite the sensation not too long ago. Although it would be clear in the eyes of the renowned Faeologists that the photographs are mere imitations. A pity that Sir Doyle was taken in by it. I ought to take a break. The grading session today has taken me quite a tangent. My beloved Oz, the Wizard of Oz. I suppose having a fairy companion does give one an advantage in identifying genuine fairies. I say the break is in order, wouldn't you, Oz? Oz responds to thrills that I've learned to interpret over decades I've known them.
The Cottingley fairies again?
Yes, and princesses' eternal slumber due to poisoned apples.
We don't care much for human princesses. But making poisoned apples is a rather easy feat. Shall I turn them into a toad in front of the whole class to show the Fae folk is capable of more than that? At the same time, showing them that not all fairies are a friendly bunch.
I can't help but chuckle at the thought of that. I believe some might just quit the same day you do that. Besides, if other Faeologists get a hold of your existence, who knows what they'll do to you. Chances are high those people will try to pin you to a corkboard and vivisect you. I've never heard of that word. I would never let that happen.
I've always appreciated your pursuing Faeology to ensure that.
This is the least I could do. We've known each other since I was 7. You saved me countless times since then.
Well, you could have let me bleed to death when you found me.
I would never. I can hear a delightful melody of chirps laced with a touch of whimsy, which makes me feel a tad fizzy. I hope this is like that. It seems that even the laugh of a fairy possesses some magical quality. Very magical indeed.
While you're on break, isn't there something else on your agenda this afternoon?
Right. Mr. Henkel's letter. Thanks for reminding me. I retrieved the letter from my patron from a desk drawer. I lean back on my chair and read the missive aloud to myself. Dear Mota, how long are you going to keep me in suspense? Will you or will you not accompany me to this year's Leo's Gala? You could do a lot worse than forgetting your boring books for a moment in favor of whiling away an evening with champagne and canapes and invigorating company. And when I say invigorating, I'm not speaking of those old sods with deep pockets ready to be exploited by way of funding grants for your research. I'm speaking of course, of yours truly. Do write to me sometimes before Saturday.
That's tomorrow's date, isn't it?
Oh, I know. My delay in responding is entirely by design, I assure you. I'd hate to be getting the looks from the crowds like I'm a wet blanket. Faeology isn't worth my dough, they say. Us replying chirp is decidedly indignant. I nod to us in agreement before returning to Mr. Henkel's letter. In other news, I've heard that little Ruthie Blythe caused a minor ruckus in the city's hottest speakeasy. If your old friend Detective Krause hadn't been in the area at the time as well, who knows what could have happened. I find myself rather perturbed at this revelation. I would have telephoned Ruthie and asked what the story was like when we were children. However, for better or for worse, we aren't on friendly terms anymore. I resumed reading my patron's letter. Speaking of detectives, have the two of you been keeping in contact? He gave me the cold shoulder when I crossed paths with him at last week's benefit. I couldn't help assuming that his persistently frosty treatment of me might have had something to do with you. It's unfortunate that these extensive bonds you have with him should end in a rather bitter taste. As you have told me more than once, when it was good, there was nothing else quite like it. What is that supposed to mean? Yet, you speak very little of him now, and I find myself wondering if he still holds a place in that guarded heart of yours. The letter is signed, yours everlasting, Oscar Henkel. I should have let Yoho read this. Hello?
Yeah, too bad we didn't think about that.
I didn't know his last name was Henkel, so I was like, oh, it's probably like Oscar, like
Yeah,
familiar. Oops. Well, I've kept Mr. Henkel waiting long enough. I press the pen to a fresh sheet of paper to commence crafting a response. Just then, a familiar rhythmic rapping pierces the silence. I glance in the direction of Oz, but they are nowhere to be seen. Oz must have camouflaged himself in a heartbeat. I put Mr. Henkel's letter in the drawer before calling out. Come in, Minnie. My assistant enters the office. She's careful to snap the door shut behind her.
Professor?
Yes, Minnie?
Were you talking to yourself again?
That's right. You know me.
I see.
Sometimes I wonder what she must have thought while hearing the mumbling sounds of me speaking with Oz. But she knows when not to poke her nose into things. I do not talk to myself on stream. I don't know what you're on about, Leah. Talking to actual people here. One of the things I like about her, and also what makes her the bee's knees when it comes to being an assistant.
I'd hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he's here.
Who?
That police detective from the newspapers.
Police detective? Even as I echo these two words, there's a sinking feeling in my stomach.
You know, the man who made you crumple the papers and toss them in the trash can. In the end, we had to stop our subscription for the details, or for the dailies.
Detective Theodore Kraus?
Yes, that's the one.
Knowing Theo is here makes my world go momentarily off kilt. It's as if, by the magic of the fairy tales I'm aligned, the ink in my patron's letter has manifested him into my reception area. Can't you tell him I'm out delivering a lecture on the far side of campus or something?
That depends. Is a lie like that going to deter this man?
An astute question. She is truly wise beyond her years. Probably not. He'd happily traverse the entire campus just to torment me, I'm guessing. Alright, let him in. With a brisk nod, Minnie returns to the reception area. I barely have time for a steadying breath before Theo barges in. Damn. He drops a box on my desk right off the bat. What is this? Why is he in my office? Well, well, look who the cat dragged in. Not even a how do you do?
What? The nicety suddenly means something to you? I seem to recall you packing your bags and moving out with so much as a goodbye.
There was no one to say goodbye to. Didn't you find out I left only a few days later?
At least it made it easy for you to leave, didn't it?
There is a tinge of hurt in his voice that I'm only able to pick up because we lived together for several months. As my mouth struggles to catch the words hanging in the air, I feel the piercing icy silence creeping in. I ought to break the silence before I freeze. What's in the box? He lets out a deep sigh that rather sounds like relief.
Your things. You somehow didn't take with you when you left. Even that oddly crafted handkerchief you love so much.
That handkerchief was a gift for you. I see the corner of his mouth twitch. He's lying. What should I do with this information? Let me see. I didn't prepare for a decision right here. Let me fact check Theodore. I quickly stretch out my hand to the box, yet he is just as fast in catching my wrist before I can open it. I withdraw my hand from his grip swiftly, like a startled bird soaring into the sky. That truly caught me off guard. I had forgotten what his hand feels like.
I was only kidding. Although, you really haven't changed much, have you? You just went straight for it.
He sounds amused and slightly pleased. As if he just confirmed the accuracy of one of his deductions. Neither have you.
I threw all of it away after you vanished.
He says with a subtle squint in his left eyes. Another lying tale of his. I can't help but sigh at his antics. Of course you did. So what's really in the box?
Want to take a guess?
I do have an idea. Knowing him, he'd sooner face the whole Al Capone gang by himself and take the bullets before coming to visit me. This must be way more important than our poignant history. Case evidence? I've seen boxes like this once before, but never one quite so large. It's really a big case, isn't it? He nods.
Biggest in my career.
And to come to me of all people, you must be at your wits' ends about this. He looks away as if trying to hide how galling the circumstances at hand are.
Truth be told, I'd rather face the whole Al Capone gang and take their bullets than have to see you again.
Gee, that stinks a little. So why would you... Hold on a minute. You think this has some sort to do... you think this has some sort of connection to fairies? He flicks his tongue in exasperation. This is a hard word. Oh my, it seems I've hit the bullseyes. We stopped talking about fairies at some point when we were still together. Those talks always led to a heated discussion and then into arguments because nothing I could say could change his skepticism towards mystical beings. This is certainly the chance to tease him about it, though it might be unwise considering the emotion peril he must have gone through to get here. What should I do next? What should we do? What should we do, chat? I will let chat decide. Should we tease Theodore or should we care about his thoughts? Hello, Bo. Hello, hello. Tease him? Okay. Hello, Game Dev Caribbean. This is Death and Faeology. This is a game by SEAGO. This is a game by Marshmallow Developers, who is part of the SEAGO campaign. The wish list on Steam is in my description if you are curious about the game. But it's a visual novel. It's a mystery visual novel. Alright, let's tease him. Okay. Hello, Vampire. Hello, hello. Oh, this must be killing you. Mr. I don't believe in things I can't see. He lets out a loud and sharp exhale, this time with a touch of indignation.
Try it, will you? I still don't believe it exists. I've been running around in circles with this case. For all I know, the perpetrators could be magicians playing tricks. Then I remember the crazy stuff a loony and formerly betrothed of mine once told me, and my hunch got stronger. And I ended up here.
Seems like I touched a nerve. He must have been under a lot of pressure if he talks a blue streak like this. This case must be beyond big. My mistake. Guess I got a little carried away there. So, what makes this case so significant? Why do you think it relates to fairies? Are you even allowed to tell me? I hear the sound of chuckle under the breath like a bolt from the blue. For a brief moment, his gaze and mine seems to revert to how it used to be, until the seriousness returns to his face.
First things first. Since I'm leading the investigation, I do have some discretion on what details to divulge, and to whom. That is, if the confidant can bring value to the investigation. And I've known for a fact that you can be discreet. Still, I must ask your sworn secrecy on this matter.
You got it. So, tell me about the case. Why does it seem to be of paramount importance?
It's a multiple murder case, potentially perpetrated by a single culprit. The victims are chiefly middle-aged women residing north of the city. They're all from old money families, the types that make regular appearances at high society events.
I see. No wonder you're all tensed up.
You're telling me. Chief took me off of every other case and insisted I put all my time and effort into this. It's only a matter of time before the press catches wind and makes a circus out of everything. And with some of the victims' peculiar manners of death.
He pauses. This is where the fairies came in? He silently stares and then sighs.
I swear I must be losing my mind.
You've got this. Now he draws in a long, deep breath. Yeah, he's a...
3 of the victims had a manner of death that the unit had never seen or heard of before. The strangest case is where the body seemingly hardened into bony tissue overnight. Her corpse almost looked like a wooden carved statue.
Oh, I've heard of something like that before.
Of course you have.
I frown at him. Don't start now. He clears his throat abashedly.
Without finding out what caused these deaths, or more importantly, who did these, the press could spin stories out of control. I don't want to imagine the look on the families' faces if and when the papers are making a razz out of these poor women's deaths. Besides, what kind of depraved, sick bastard goes around murdering women in such a way? The city's already running on fumes. Crimes becoming more rampant by day. People shouldn't have to look over their shoulder every night. It's no way to live.
Even as he lapses into silence, I say nothing. It's not just the city. The rising crime is bleeding him dry too. Yet I am unsure of what words could soothe those who are fighting it on the front line. I've never been where they are. The frown lines between his eyebrows grow deeper.
He can get even more pissed off. I didn't notice that was possible.
I told him, like, every screenshot I see him is he's just frowning.
It's just like angry and then angrier. You know, considering the victim's background, having these murders being exaggerated in papers would pressure the families to insist on closing the case as soon as possible. No matter the cost. No matter who's to blame.
You're right. Innocent people are going to bear the brunt of this. This is a terrible situation. I feel my stomach churning. My arms cross on instinct, trying to hold my own disquietude in place. Is there anything you can do?
I'm just one man. Try as I might, I can't keep those rotten police brass from lining their pockets. Nothing but a pack of lowlives in high places.
He exhales sharply, his voice laced with contempt. Then he fell into silence yet again. Similarly, words seem to have abandoned me, as I can't shake this feeling of helplessness crawling under my skin. After a minute, he meets my eyes once more.
Well, you're a good listener. Better than most.
He curls his lips into almost a smile. I don't mind it at all.
Thanks.
He clears his throat once more.
Alright, let's get down to the brass tacks. This box includes case files, crime scene photos, a couple of blood samples, which I was able to request to bring to you, and several other pieces of evidence. Other than the strange manners of death that I've said, forensics was puzzled by the blood samples too.
How so?
One of them doesn't contain iron.
That's interesting.
Nothing surprises you, does it?
Well, about this peculiarity, I bring up something from my fairy books, but you'd always find a way to deny it.
You're right about that. I'm still investigating the possibility of unknown drugs or poison that somehow causes these oddities. But I'd be a fool to not go after my hunches and look into all possibilities.
What about robbery?
It's ruled out. No fingerprints, no evidence of breaking in, nothing had been stolen.
And motives? Revenge?
We're still interviewing the city elites, looking for possible motives. But it takes time. You know how it is.
Yes, of course, they are very busy. Speaking of city elites, I know people who can be very helpful in getting some inside information. His expression turned sour at full tilt.
Who? That man?
I said people, but yes, that man would be particularly helpful in this matter. He scoffs brazenly and doesn't even try to hide it. Even at the first meeting with Mr. Henkel, there was some inexplicable tension between the two. Theo said something about Mr. Henkel feeling off and always hated it whenever I had something to do with him. Though it might just be jealousy in disguise. You know I'm right. Even if he's barely in the newspaper, he's most likely at the pinnacle of high society. And I don't think he'll mind if I ask him a few things about this.
Why? Of course. He's always got a soft spot for you. Well, hell, he's probably carrying a torch for you for a long time, judging by the way he follows you everywhere.
Well, he happened to be interested in Faeology and has a lot of money to allow its development.
Look at you, all ready to defend him. What, are you've an item now?
I might steer this reunion right back to where we were months ago by bringing up Mr. Henkel. But it was necessary to mention him. I don't know anybody else who would have that much information about high society. Besides, there has never really been anything, even if we did go to fundraising events together from time to time. It was strictly business. Yet again, Theo seems to lose his reason whenever we talk about Mr. Henkel. I don't have the time or the energy to argue with him. What should I do? What should we do, Ted? Let me catch up with chat in the meantime. Explain? Tell him the truth? Explain the truth about the relationship with Mr. Henkel? I can't handle another. I'm pretty sure. You can't. Let's see. But we already explained to Theo, I feel like, many times. But okay, let's see. We should explain the truth. We're not anything. We go to fundraising events from time to time, but these are work. I've got to get money for my research from somewhere, you know? Our relationship is strictly business. He gives me a dirty look.
Sure, I believe you.
No, he doesn't. Besides, what I do with him is none of your beeswax. His voice becomes even more irritated.
That's right. It's none of my concern. Do whatever you want with him. Make more covers. Make more covers.
Michael comes.
Just make sure he keeps his mouth shut about the case.
He can't make a cover if he keeps his mouth shut. I can't help but groan at this turn of events. I will. While we're on the subject of useful allies, you mentioned before about blood that doesn't contain iron. I can take the blood samples to the university's chemist. She's good at what she does. And she's from a rich family. She might know some of the victims, or the families at least.
I'll trust your judgment. I take it this is you agreeing to help with the case?
That's right. Their lives at stake. He let out a soft smile, as though in quiet agreement with what I said.
Thank you. Well, if you think it'll be helpful, you can even ask the people you mentioned what they know about using the evidence items. But the case files are for your eyes only.
Understood. He has fallen silent somehow, leaving an uncomfortable hush in the air once more. Suddenly, a realization comes to mind. Does this mean you'd be willing to hear about fairies? About Faeology?
That depends. If this was indeed fairy doings, and if through your investigation you can provide solid theories on three things: the culprit, the methods of murder, and their motives, supported by evidence, of course. I'm sticking with the idea that there's a logical explanation, an earthly one, for now.
Fair enough. Thank you for the head pat.
I wager that we have approximately 24 hours to get some sort of answer. An answer that makes sense. I can feel the papers closing on the story. While you're investigating this lead, I'll look further into unusual drugs and poisons. How about it, Faeologist? Do you dare to take on the challenge?
Do I? Nah. Okay, let's take a moment to hydrate and stretch. Thank you, Dee, for the reminder.
Thank you, Dee.
Imagine saying no and just like the game ends.
I'll help with it. I mean, like, I guess we can like accept, but be like sassy about it. Accept or accept. That's the two options we have. Bro comes asking for help, is an ass about it, and is skeptic even though he came to Motel because he believed Faye's involved. Yeah, exactly. I tell you, like when I saw like the press kit about the game and every scene that I see Theodore in, he's just like angry. He's just like sulking. I don't know. That's just his personality. Okay, let's be sassy about it. Oh wait, accept the challenge or I'll help even without being challenged. I guess it's the second one. Even without being challenged, I'll still help you, you know? He stares at me impassively.
Of course I know. Well, if there's anything you need from me, you can just ring me.
Very well. But you need to promise me that you will not just hear me out, but also keep an open mind on fairy topics if I succeed in what you asked.
I promise. I can't promise not to scoff from time to time.
That's good enough.
Gotta get going. Maybe this will be an opportunity for you to increase Faeology's credibility in the eyes of the academics.
Maybe. Seems like some detective has been following the tiny part of Faeology in the newspaper.
Says you. The one who had to stop the daily paper subscription just to keep some detective. Because some detective kept saying it.
Oh. We have a raid. Oh, thank you, Ellie, for the raid. 29, welcome in. Hello, raiders. Hello, hello. I think we're in danger. I hope not. But thank you, Bananos Gaming, for the follow. And welcome, raiders. Thank you, Ellie, for the raid. What do? Do you have the usual radio, or are you playing something else? But welcome in.
Ellie's doing like radio stuff and quiz stuff.
Oh, fun.
She's a very normal, boring person from what I remember seeing.
What are you saying? The test is false.
She's
that
not
test
a psychopath,
is not credible.
Yeah. Well, it was either a normal, boring person or a psychopath. So somehow, decidedly, was it disappointed in the results?
Well, Ellie is very hardworking from what I see. Like, she streams so much. She has so much events. She just like do so much stuff like all the time. Like, I don't know how she does it all. But yeah, welcome Ellie.
Rhyme. Hello. Hi, Bananas.
Hello. Here for Bram. Bram has like a whole army. She is pretending to read.
Being grumpy.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. This is a stream. We'll see how further can Theodore get grumpy.
Yeah, he just goes from levels of grumpy.
Thank you, Captain Presto, for the follow. Thank you. Well, Ellie, if you wanna rest, if you wanna go hydrate, do anything, feel free to. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope that your stream goes well. But yeah, thank you for raiding in. I'm really enjoying this game so far. This is called Death and Faeology, developed by Marshmallow developers. They are a mostly women studio, game dev studio from Indonesia. So they can't join us today because it's really in Indonesia, but this is part of the Southeast Asia Game Onward, which I believe Ellie is also in actually. So you might see Ellie streaming some of the games in this campaign. But yeah, this is the first game that we're streaming for this year's campaign, and is a mystery visual novel, and it's pretty interesting so far. Women in STEM, yeah, exactly. Asian women in STEM in Asia, which is crazy. 92.96 on the gay test, mother. Is that actually what Ellie took, like a gay test? Because I did see that on the radio. 92.96. You know, congratulations. I'm happy for you. Yeah, quick, take a screenshot because Theodore is like smiling now, and he will not smile for the next, I don't know, 10 minutes. Hello, LBT. Hello, welcome in. At least I'm straight. Oh, at least that's what you think you are. Alright, let me get back to this one. But thank you so much, Ellie, for the raid, and welcome in, raiders. How do you... Before I could finish, he had walked towards the door and opened it.
See you tomorrow around the same time.
I hear the door closed. Hey! I exclaimed with a hint of frustration. After some thought, I realized that he must have noticed the missing newspaper on my desk and my assistant's. Reading papers was part of my daily routine when we were together. I can only shake my head in disbelief. He hasn't changed much, either. This is not a Korean game. I mean, it is developed by Indonesian game dev studio. It's a visual novel. And it also took place in New York Street in the 1920s. So I guess it's more like an American feeling to it, but it's like historical. I don't know if he's stalking her. Hopefully not. As I'm reminiscing about a few moments of our past relationship, odd reveals themselves again, now that we're all alone.
That was quite a reunion.
It was quite the reunion, indeed. He hasn't changed at all, has he?
I suppose. Although, you don't have an obligation to help him.
I know. But I've already agreed.
Very well. Just don't overwork yourself.
Yeah, thanks, Oz. I find myself slowly drifting into thoughts. A victim's manner of death, hardening into bony tissue, could be one of the fairy curses, ossification. If only I could ask Oz whether a fairy was behind this and which one, but it is not that simple. Even if they are my long-time companion, fairies have their own rules about exchanging favors, and they are secretive about their land too. A favor like that doesn't come cheap. At least I'm stocked up on milk and honey for small requests. Speaking of requests, I should get started on a reply to my patron's letter. For some reason, he seems to be more insistent this time that I come with him to the gala. I retrieve a paper and a pen, and I mumble to myself as I write. Dear Mr. Henkel, I hope your recent forays into high society has proven more fruitful than they have in... Should I be hyperbolic? Should we be hyperbolic? I don't even know what hyperbolic means. Should I say yes? Or should it be no, be realistic?
I mean, do you want to, like, exaggerate a lot?
Sure. Is that what hyperbolic is? Just exaggerating?
Yeah, hyperbole is like an exaggeration of something.
Oh, as expected of Mr. Oscar. Thank you for clarifying your letter for me. Hello. Hello, Marty Kuma. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Alright, let's be hyperbolic. More fruitful than they have been in the centuries you've been roaming amongst their lavish ranks. Believe it or not, I have been considering whether the merits of trying to impress the wealthiest folk of the city outweighed the obvious indignities. You first brought up the possibility of my accompanying you to the annual Leo's Gala a couple months ago, and I'm still weighing my options. How do I want to play this? Be coy or be apologetic? Oz pops in his head to correct her grammar. Let's see. We do kind of want to be, I don't know, kind of apologetic, I think, because he's like technically a sponsor. We don't want to, like, you know, set him off in the wrong foot. Yes, I am also Vietnamese. Yes, I do speak in Vietnamese. Didn't like just chatting stream and everything like that, but for the game, since it's written in English, I figured it would be easier for everyone if it's all in English. But yes, I also stream in Vietnamese sometimes. Alright, let's be apologetic. I still don't have a definitive answer for you at present, I'm afraid. I sincerely apologize for my indecisiveness. About Ruthie, I can't say I'm surprised to hear about her latest flirtations with disaster. Since we were both toddlers, she's frequently found herself in trouble. Her fiery personality certainly doesn't help her get out of quarrels. I would love to telephone her and ask how she's doing, but we drifted apart a long time ago. Nevertheless, I am glad to hear that Theo was there to smooth things over for her. I've now arrived at the topic of Theo, or Detective Kraus, as my patrons refers. I suppose his query was meant to uncover whether I still care for Theo. How should I answer? sometimes my thoughts wander back to him. Or he and I are old news. Smooth things out. Yeah, to like, you know, like, because she get involved in like an accident or something and he just happened to be there to clean things up. The first one, no, I'm leaning more towards the second one. He and I are old news. Hello, welcome back, Chinsa, welcome back. Which choice should we take? Spicy. Should we say that our thoughts wander back to him? Or he and I are old news? Thank you for the lurk, Marty Kuma. Chào em, chào anh. Oh, chào chị. Thank you for the lurk. Cảm ơn Kuma vì lurk nha. Mocha doesn't want her harem. I'm pretty sure this is no, I don't know, harem. Pretty sure this is not a harem. Visual novels. Not the Silver Fox route. What is the Silver Fox route?
Silver Fox is like a term for an old person that is kind of attractive to some people.
Oh.
Yeah, because silver hair and all that.
Oh, I see. Theo X Moncha is old news. Theo X being angry is the OTP. That's true. I don't know what I should pick, but Leo's the only one in the chat that say we should pick the first one. I feel obliged to pick the first one because he did pick it in the chat. So I'll pick the first one, as recommended by my fairy Oz. Alright, fine. I murmur under my breath as I write. As for Theo, I must be honest that sometimes my thoughts wander back to him. However, such thoughts are fleeting at best. I have not a single moment of regret over the decision to end it. Damn, she doubled it down. Upon signing off, I seal the letter with wax. I then turn towards my trusted Fae. Oz, can I please trouble you with something? Leo. Oh, oops. I click on it.
Sorry, I was muted.
Oh no, it's okay. I click on it. Oops. Anyway, indeed, time is of the essence here. Yeah.
I rewind.
Okay.
Where is it? Sorry, my cat.
Take your time.
Come on. Oh, my trusted friend. Oh wow! It actually covers the most important part. It says, "You want me
Oh, oops.
to something this letter for you."
Oops, you know, I should probably fix the Fugi then. If I didn't know it was covering the chat. Oops. Let me...
It's okay.
Okay.
You want me to blink this letter to your patron?
Deliver.
Deliver. This, you want me to? Do you want me to deliver this letter to your patron?
Indeed. Time is of the essence here. As always, please take care not to catch anybody's attention. You'll see it by tomorrow morning, I'm sure.
It would be my pleasure.
Thank you, Oz.
I'm off. See you later today.
I watch as flicks out of my office windows and vanishes. Once the Fae is gone, I call my assistant into my office.
Yes, Professor?
Hold on 1 second. I riffle through the contents of the box. Carefully, I extract the blood samples that Theo mentioned. They appear to be stored in test tubes. Would you mind asking Dr. Rayford to analyze these blood samples?
I'll do that, sure.
As I hand the samples to her, I notice that she looks like she wants to say something. Over the 2 years we have been working together, I pick up on a few of her tells. What is it, Minnie?
How'd it go with the detective? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh no, not at all. He's the same as always. There's lingering beef, of course, but we sort of managed to put it aside for something more important. He has brought me a rather significant case that he suspects might have some supernatural elements, as hard as it was for him to admit it.
Oh, good for him.
I can't help but grin at her remark.
I'm glad it didn't end in a shouting match, at least.
Yes, me too.
I'll deliver the blood samples now, Professor.
Thank you, Minnie. Minnie hurries out. I'm alone in my office again. Remembering the conversation about the case, I'm suddenly engulfed by unexplainable, airy feelings. I should start the investigation right away. Ooh, so this is the investigation screen, and the dev would tell me that I should only use one evidence at a time to investigate, and we can't stack it yet. So let's see, this is where I actually have to think. Drag and drop items from the inventory to the desk. Select an item in the records, then press the icon to open the inspector and read the insights you have gathered. Okay. Hover the magnifying glass above the evidence to access information and see the details in it. Use a black light to see invisible thing. Oh, okay. Read the encyclopedia to gain additional information. Press the button to end the investigation. Okay, you can end it. Record. So this is everything that Theo gave us. Let's see, case 1. Case file. How do I open it? Tool. Oh. It's like Phoenix Ray. I feel like Phoenix right now. That bony lady's face looked like a meme. Oh, let me see it. This one? Oh, not this one. Sorry, this one. I think I was just gonna let me put everything out here, but then I realized that I cannot. It looks like she's very in agony. Okay, let me just shuffle through the evidence to see if there's anything. I don't think we can open this now. They did say that it's a bit buggy, so I'm just gonna inspect everything. Okay. I guess I don't inspect that. Oh. Name Audrey Wooldridge. Age 51 years old. Manner of death, hardening into bony tissue. From afar, the corpse looks like a carved wooden statue. Time of death, around 1 p.m. Okay. 1 p.m. for the 51 years old woman. An affluent middle-aged woman in the city. She's rich. Police report, the victim reported hearing strange noises and seeing strange phenomena in the days immediately preceding her death. Strange noises and seeing strange things. The interviewing officer suspected, due to the victim's strange behavior, involvement in occult matters. Forensic report, no traces of drugs or poisons from what could be extracted from the body. Further autopsy is still in progress due to the victim's manner of death. Okay. Wooldridge. Now that's a familiar name. Alright. Let's put this away. Susan Moore, 40 years old. Mental death, refusing to drink anything but her own blood. Time of death around 11 a.m. Damn. Victim profile, an affluent middle-aged woman in the city. Police report, the victim's mother reported that the victim was suffering from a prolonged paranoid episode in the days leading to her death. Specifically, the victim was acting erratically and saying strange things. Forensic report. Despite the manner of death, there are no signs of dehydration or hemochromatosis. No traces of drugs or poison. Blood type unknown. Other blood-related investigations are underway. No, blood does not contain iron. So this is someone whose blood does not contain iron, but like she was drinking her own blood, which is interesting. I used to write a lot of mystery when I was younger because of Detective Conan. I was very bad at it, but it was a lot of fun. I used to read a lot of like they would have like these like side mystery novels, so they would have like cases and they put like Detective Conan on the cover and then you can like read it and try to solve it. And then I guess like as I grow to an adult, when I read it again, I'm like, some of these doesn't make sense of like how they can like come to this deduction, but like okay. It was pretty intriguing as a kid. Where's my iron deficient gang here? I do not have enough iron in my blood, but this one like does not contain anything at all. Eat more spinach, guys. I think spinach would help with that. Alright, let's put this away. Let's read all the case file first. Oh, this one I can't read. Oh, I can't read this one. Name Edna Mode. Sorry. Edna Niblet. Age 64 years old. Manner of death, gnawing at her own fingers down to the bone. Oh. Time of death around 10 a.m. That's scary. Victim profile, an affluent middle-aged woman in the city. Police report, a friend of the victim reported that she visited the victim's residence to drop off an invitation shortly prior to the victim's death. The friend also wanted to check on her victim's well-being as she had allegedly been acting strangely at the party the night before. Also, let me know if you can't see the text. I think you can kind of read it, but like some of them are like blocking. Let me fix it though, because I want you guys to be able to read it too. Do this. Okay, that should work better. And then this. Okay. According to the friend, she witnessed an emotionally charged conversation between the victim and a young factory girl. However, the friend didn't think much of the interaction at the time. At the crime scene, the invitation card dropped off by the friend was seen close to the victim's corpse and was taken in as evidence. Forensic report. No traces of drugs or poisons. Blood type unknown. Other blood-related investigations are underway. Note, blood does not contain iron. Oh, okay. This one too. Let me just stop a little bit and let's check out the photograph. So this one is the lady that chewed her finger to death. That's kind of scary. This is the third victim's crime scene. Her fingers. I've seen corpses before, but never like this. There's another strange thing about her finger. Yeah, but they don't chew their finger even if they have bad anxiety, I think. Not to the bones. Let me just check it real quick. I'm just really curious right now. For her finger. How do I use this one? maybe it's like really bad anxiety to chew on your own finger to the bones though, I guess. I didn't know you can die without finger. I don't think she actually like died from chewing her finger. It's more of like there's a reason she died, but she had like really bad anxiety leading to her death. I think. I don't know yet. Okay, let's read the last one, and then we can inspect all the photos together. Name Mary Hatcher. Age 19 years old. Manner of death. Death from shock due to arsenic poisoning. Okay. Shock? I don't know you can get shock from arsenic poison. Time of death around 6 p.m. A young factory girl. Oh, this is the one that got into an argument with victim number 3. Despite not fitting the trend of the previous victim profile, she has been preliminary included in this case because she was seen having a heated conversation with the 3rd victim shortly before the victim's death. Police report the victim's father described her as not acting like herself in the days before she passed. Shortly before her death, the victim visited the police station. According to the interviewing officer, she seemed to be on the brink of confessing something when a look of terror suddenly crossed her face. She then appeared to change her mind. Okay. She hurriedly left the station without saying anything further to the interviewing officer. Forensic report. Prior to death, the victim suffered from violent abdominal cramping followed by diarrhea and vomiting, consistent with the effect of arsenic poisoning. So victim number 3 could have poisoned victim number 4, for all we know. Traces of said poison can be found in blood, type A, in the glass she was drinking from near the time of death. No, blood contains iron and other elements commonly found in human blood. Okay, good. So, okay. I see. Let me just look at the Oh, Susan Moore. Okay, so this is the factory girl. It's a cruel thing to see youth being stolen so abruptly. So she kind of like poisoned herself, but I guess the problem is whether something or someone made her drink the poison. I suppose that is the question. I must always have arsenic poisoning. Why? Are you just vomiting, Jinsa? I don't think that's normal. She has a really bad. Oh, yeah, but not to the point of like actually dying, I hope. But yeah, like period is like different in everyone's. I've seen like some people go to crazy thing like headache and like no, just like really, it's like everyone is different. She's very stylish though. Yeah, exactly. Let me run ads real quick so that we don't, if I know how to run it, so that we don't like miss anything important on Twitch, but on YouTube it's still going on as normal. I think it should be this or not. Nope, it is not. Okay, so I think if I run it 3 minutes, we should be good, right? And if anyone wants to watch without ad, you can go onto the YouTube side. There will be no ads on YouTube. But when ad is running, let me go through the evidence just once more. And then let me try to use it with the black light. Oh, I can scroll through it. Oh, okay, let me read this. Dark miniature selection. Moth and butterfly. Beneath a special black light, some species of butterfly can glow by having a chemical known as phosphorus, which fairies also have. I see. The similarities of fairy kind to insects, as well as birds and others in the animal kingdom, manifest in terms of the variance of fairy magical abilities. One magical skill possessed by some fae is transfiguration, which is similar to metamorphosis, Wielders of transfigurative spells can make themselves or fellow Fae take on another form, including appearing a human. Oh, okay. So they can transform into a human. Can you investigate Tuki's murder by Chunsa after this and her cult? If Chunsa is a Fae, I think we can. But if she's not, then how can I investigate it? You know, because there will be no trace of evidence. Many high Faes have heightened powers of suggestion through the emission of toxins capable of causing hypnosis or illusions. Although quite rare, some high Faes can transform living being into solid object, such as stone or bone. Interesting. Okay. So they can do illusion, they can transform into object and transform into a human. So it is very possible that these two victims are just Fae then, and then the actual human is being sneaked into some other place. Or maybe they are actually the killers, but they killed a Fae who disguised herself. I don't know. It's kind of like a reach. It's kind of like a really far reach right now. I'm an angel, exactly. So angel is different from Fae. It's not the same. Celestial fairy. Oh, but I feel like that is a different kind compared to this one. This one is like similar to butterfly, kind of. And it's like related to insects. I don't know. Maybe. I'm just guessing here. Another example of Fae magic is invisibility, which is similar to camouflage. There may be other types of magical powers that have not yet been documented. Fae factions and conflict. There are two main factions of high Fae, the scribes and the warriors. Oh. Okay. They have society. The scribes are known for their defensive magic and their intelligence. The warriors are known for their powers and their offensive magic. Oh, okay. I wonder if Oz is a scribe. Because I'm supposed he's intelligent. Meanwhile, the low Fae faction is comprised of Faes with limited parasitic magic. They are a widely maligned species that like to consume human blood, hormones, and even souls. Oh. Okay. The history of Fae class conflict is not very well documented. It appears that there are quarrels between these factions, as there is a certain levels of disdain for other factions. However, dispute also occur between fairy of the same faction. Nonetheless, both factions of high Fae deem parasite despicable. Low Fae. Wait, let me read that again. Nonetheless, both factions of high Fae deem parasite despicable low Fae due to the limited and parasitic nature of their magic. Oh, I see. Blacklight. Oh, fairy kind seem to be weak against iron. Oh, they're weak against iron. Although a small amount of iron, such as in meat or blood, does not seem to ward off fairies. So something must have happened to the victim that kind of like extract all of the iron from their blood, and then the fairy can kill them because they have no iron in their blood, so they can't ward off fairies. Let me read more. Historically, cold iron was often forged as weapons and used to repel fairy magic. The intricate use of iron combined with physics and chemistry is applied by Faeologists to develop a special black light to detect and distinguish the magical essence of the three main types of fairy. Beneath the black light, scribe magic appears blue, warrior magic red, and parasitic magic purple or violet. I see. Oh, this is pretty. I like this one. Sustained black light illumination on an object imbued with fairy magic may reveal intricate details of certain complex spell. Let us just see real quick. So it should be looking for colors. Okay, none in here. Although I feel like it would not record. We would need like actual evidence to use this tool. Mocha only investigates terrestrial fairies. Yeah, because I'm a professor in terrestrial fairies right now. Oh, there are more. Oh, changeling. Some high fae like to capture a human and bring them into fairyland. See? That's my theory. That's my first theory. And bring them into fairyland for purposes such as forced reproduction, servitude, ritualized combat for their amusement. Oh. The fairies leave changelings behind to mask their absence. So these two are changelings, I think. The changeling is composed of several fae, typically of the parasitic type, magically transformed to look almost exactly like an abducted human. Oh! See? Well, let's see. We don't know yet. We can't say this is what happened. Due to the complexity of the fae magic required to create a changeling, the enchantment almost always goes awry. Anomalies common among changelings include an extra fingers or an extra toes. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what it is. No, they don't have toes, Leo. They don't have toes yet. So this is a changeling for sure, because she has an extra fingers and she was chewing on it. Well, I guess she was chewing on it because she was a changeling, and then like the transformation didn't like actually complete it, like is not fully completed. So like she was kind of like going crazy. Nearby heat conductors, such as small metallic objects, have also been known to repel or to warp the magic creating changeling. Wait. Heat conductor. Small metallic objects. Okay, let's see. Feed off the sources of energy, mostly drained from humans such as blood. Okay, we'll read about the fairies once we encounter them, but okay, let me just look at her case again. She acted strangely at the party, so I assume that the changeling was already at the party. And then they got into a fight with the young factory girl, who probably suspected like, oh, why do you have 6 fingers? I don't think the invitation is something wrong, but let me... So then something happened to this girl because she was gonna report it to the police station. And then like something appeared at the police station that kind of like make her go like, kind of like brainwash her, right? Because hypnosis or illusion, but not brainwashing though. Let's see what she was doing. Okay, she seemed to be on the brink of confessing something. So probably the fact that that lady has like 6 fingers. And then a look of terror suddenly crossed her face. So she probably got like hypnotized or something. Okay, I think we found a lot. Wow, this Wikipedia is very compact and it has a lot of good information. Let me put it back. I put it back. Yes. I feel like we know what's going on a little bit. At least for like 2 of them. A knock on the door makes me glance up from my desk. I realize the sun has set while I've been absorbed in the investigation. Oh, we've been so taken, so focused. Come in. My assistant enters the office.
Dr. Rayford has arrived to drop off the blood samples, and she wants to talk to you.
Already?
Yes, she's just out the door.
I must say I'm pleasantly surprised at her work speed. Alright, send her in. Mini nods. She returns to the reception area. Dr. Florence Rayford enters. It has only been 3 years since she has worked at this university, but she has proven her reliability more often than not. I forgot that we need a voice actor for this character.
Do you want me to be Florence here? Or...
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, let's see if I got Dr. Rayford in me. Good evening, Professor.
Good evening, Doctor. Dr. Rayford hands over the blood samples. She also gives me her lab report.
Here you go.
Thank you. So, what have you found?
The most peculiar thing is that there is no iron in one of the samples. Say, is this fairy related?
Her question prompts me to ask myself, to what extent of the case can I divulge to her? The order said that I may ask the patron or her for information using some of the evidence. Although she has knowledge of fairies and their curses, can she handle seeing crime scene photographs? As I return from my thoughts, I notice her voice has taken on a higher pitch.
This is so exciting! Are you working with the police? Does this mean that we'll get better credibility in the eyes of the public? Oh my, we're going to be in the newspapers, aren't we? And not on the usual corner spots, too. Oh, I can hardly contain myself.
It's so good. You're doing so good, Yoa. I'm sorry. It appears she took my silence as a yes. It's good that she's excited about the possibility of advancement for Faeology, but her cheerful disposition can sometimes be rather overstimulating. As if on cue, a knock on the door arrived to spare me. This specific sound is familiar, more familiar than when my assistant knocks. Oh, oops. Oh no.
It's all me. Welcome to my stream.
Go ahead.
How did this guy sound? Special delivery.
He's like a rich old man, so whatever you want to do with that.
Yeah. Let's go with that. It'll change after.
Alright. Mr. Henkel's hands are empty. And what prey might you be bringing for me? Is it you? Are you the special delivery, Mr. Henkel?
If you wish to call me special, then I certainly won't stop you. But I did bring a box of huckleberry muffins for your office. Minerva was instantly enamored by their buttery scent. She is currently feasting on them. We can only hope she'll live a muffin apiece for the rest of us. Oh, hello there, Florence. I didn't expect to see you in this office. Hello, Mr. Henkel. Fancy seeing you here. Although you do have a habit of making this office your sole stop on campus.
She chuckles.
That's just because this is where all my money went. A well-spent investment, nonetheless.
He makes a retort at Dr. Rayford, but throws a subtle smile in my direction. How cheeky. Kinda
So, Florence, what's been occupying your time as of late?
She looks at me briefly, possibly wondering whether she should tell him about what she did for me.
The usual matters, I suppose. Frick, let me close the door. Be right back.
Okay, take a take. Yosh. The other
Matcha, do you want someone else to do Florence so he's not talking to himself?
Sure, Jinsa. Thank you. I was thinking about it when I saw her on the thumbnail, but then I'm like, I don't think the dad didn't tell me about it, but
I don't think they're going to interact a lot between each other, right?
Well, Junsa can do Dr. Florence. So
It's okay.
are you sure?
It's your choice, man. Whatever you want. What?
Let's
I'll
let's
just-
let Junsa do Dr. Florence just so you don't have to keep going high and then going low again. Even though you were doing very well,
okay.
yo. It was really nice.
I tried asking your father about you at the last soiree. However, he confessed he didn't have the faintest idea. You must tell me more about your chemical research one of these days. The colorful pursuits of you young academics thrilled me to no end.
You know I can't share all that much, Mr. Henkel. Unless, of course, you find yourself in the position to become the chemistry department's benefactor, then all their secrets are yours.
A more playful giggle escapes her lips this time.
I'm afraid I'm all tapped out, financially speaking.
Oh, I'm not buying that one. Not for a second. He's telling fibs, isn't he, Professor?
Well, now I certainly don't want to get in the middle of the money talk of the rich. I wish I had that information, Doctor. It would make proposing for research much easier, with a bit of delicate leverage, naturally. Mr. Henkel laughs in amusement. The rich laugh.
I know. The old money laugh.
I feel I should ask the reason he's here before this conversation takes an odd turn. On another note, Mr. Henkel, did you get my letter? Is that the real reason you dropped by? Upon recalling that I asked Oz to insert the letter into his mailbox only this afternoon, I'm about to retract these questions. Unexpectedly, though, he bows his head in assent.
Your words have always had this immersive impact on me. Perhaps that is why you are such an effective educator. Whenever I encounter your written language, I long to hear it spoken post-haste. Are you putting a spell on your letters by any chance?
I think you're the one with all the spells, Mr. Henkel. Your muffins, for one, have always been successful in getting mini scars down.
Oh dear, you two are making me blush. I suppose it's time I take my leave and let you both be. I'm due somewhere shortly anyhow.
Oh no, that might not be necessary. I can't stay long either.
Mr. Henkel lapses into silence as he continues staring into my eyes. It's difficult to maintain eye contact with him, but even harder to look away. I wonder what I should do. I ought to discuss the case, but both of them seem to be in a hurry. Should I tell Mr. Henkel to return another day since I need to have an important conversation with Dr. Rayford right away? Or should I dismiss the chemist and meet with my patron now? There are benefits to either choice. Okay. Soliciting Dr. Rayford's opinion on the case may be a good idea. She could share more insight on the chemistry side of the case. Her parents owned a successful company that produces the powder makeup in evidence. She would also know the social happenings among the wealthy elites. On the other hand, Mr. Henkel is also a viable candidate for an interview. His connection within high society knows no bounds. Everybody seems to know him one way or another. He might know things Dr. Rayford doesn't. Since he has been funding my research for a long time, he's also more familiar with fairy topics. Whom should I interview? Alright, well, who should we talk to?
Toss a coin.
Toss a coin. Alright. Coin flip. Thank you, MCEIOLO. Sorry if I pronounce that. Thank you for the follow, and also thank you, Hinami, for the follow as well. Thank you. To your Witcher. Let's see. Okay. Tails. Okay, sorry. Mr. Henkel will be heads, and then Dr. Rayford will be tail. Let me coin flip again. It's tails again, even though I flipped twice. Oh, it's a reference. I did not get that reference. Sorry, Prime. I did not get that reference. I've never heard of that. Where is it from? Is it a game? A movie? Well, since we did land on Tails. Oh, from The Witcher. I did like think of watching it, but I heard that it's really bloody and gory. So I didn't watch it. I think like I opened it for like one episode and then I did not watch the rest because too much blood. Maybe I'll watch it again. I don't know. I'm just trying to rewatch it again. Alright. So since we landed on Tails, it's gonna be Dr. Rayford for now. I'm sure we will go back to Mr. Henkel after. Dr. Rayford, would you mind staying a little longer? I'd like to hear your opinion about something. Dr. Rayford glances at me and then at Mr. Henkel and then back at me with a glimmer of mischief in her smile.
Are you sure, Professor?
I let out a resigned sigh. Sometimes it can be quite difficult to deal with her teasing. Yes. When I address my patron once more, regret colors my tone. Mr. Henkel, would you mind coming back another day? I have something crucial to discuss with the doctor at present.
Of course, I understand your scientific pursuits precede all else. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Thank you for dropping off those muffins. He only replies with a smile.
I'll see you soon, right?
As soon as possible, I promise. Mr. Henkel and Dr. Rayford exchange brief goodbyes. My patron then departs. Okay, I had to like break a moment and say he's like completely opposite of Theo. He like always smiling, you know, he brings muffin to the office, you know, Theo brings like a box of case evidence, drop it off and like argue with us on the way. And then just left without anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm not gonna do anything with it. He probably saw like old people, but he looks so like well kept though. Like his like suits are like all ironed out, you know. He looks really put together. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm alone with the chemist again. Doctor, I might need your further assistance regarding these blood samples and also something more pressing.
So it is true. You are working with the police?
I suppose. Detective Krause consulted me this morning about an ongoing criminal case.
Oh? Do I sense some old flame flickering back to life?
Your eyes are tricking you, Doctor. It has been ashes for a long time now, and nothing has changed. There's a hint of disbelief in her eyes, but I won't divulge in her playful teasing as there is a more important matter at hand. I clear my throat. So, I would also like to ask you for information, as you may be acquainted with some of the victims or their friends and families.
All right. I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Thank you. Although I do need your sworn secrecy on this.
Of course. I'm adept at keeping secrets. You need not worry. Those samples I analyzed are part of the evidence in this case, right?
That's right. Let us begin. I tell her the fundamental facts of the case while she listens silently all the while. When I finish my summation, she has only one word to say to me.
Interesting.
And then I don't know what to do here? Oh,
I've never seen this kind of coin before. Is it rare?
oh, we're gonna make Chinsa talk every single day. I don't know it's gonna be like that. Do you happen to know this girl?
Unfortunately, no, I don't know her.
Okay, so that's a no to the young factory girl. There's no sound to be heard as she stares at the photograph for a little while. I wonder if it's too much for her.
Is this Miss Woldridge? It's a little difficult to recognize her because of the, well...
She speaks with her usual sunny lilt, which is quite surprising. I guess she has a strong stomach. Yes, you're correct. What do you know of her?
Everyone knows her and her family, that's pretty sure. They're one of the richest in the city, the elites of the elite. Accordingly, their circle consists only of a very selective people, such as your patron, I imagine. Oh, and their family likes to host charity events.
Do you ever know her to dabble in occult matters?
Unfortunately, what I told you previously is all I know about her. If she did dabble, do you think maybe her manner of death is a result of occult matters?
It is certainly a possibility.
Mrs. Moore.
She seemed to recognize the victim quite fast.
We've met once or twice at a clothing store and exchanged a few pleasantries. Occasionally, I would see her and her husband at various dinner parties as well. They were a lovely couple. Oh yes, I know her, although I can't seem to recall her name.
Mrs. Niblet.
That's right. I saw her quite often at the auction, only going for rare coins. As usual, the winning bid was hers. I wonder if some of those coins carried some sort of curse, since they came from God knows where.
It's surprising that she seemed rather unfazed by the quite gruesome photographs. I wonder if she has seen worse deaths caused by chemicals. Although even if I had seen worse, I doubt I could muster such cheer. I never realized this peculiar side of her. She's a killer. I don't know. I just...
Dun dun dun.
She's not faced with the report. She's seen them before. She's at the crime scene. Okay, let's see. So we've gone through all the photos. There are family photos. Let's go through the family photos. This is a family photograph of the Woodridges.
Ah, yes. It was everywhere in the papers when her father married the famous and one of the most beautiful socialites. The other man here is Miss Woolridge's stepbrother. God, I hate that name.
It's so hard to pronounce. Do you know anything about these people?
Aside from being fabulously wealthy and well-known, not particularly.
Hello, Zitama. Hello. We're playing Death in Faeology, voice acted by our friends. Which is now Chinsa's reading through all this evidence. Okay, let's go to more family photos. This is Mrs. Moore and her family. Could you tell me what you know of them?
Well, I've heard that when Miss Moore's biological parents passed away, she was adopted by her parents' trusted employees, from whom she received a lot of love. These employees couldn't have children, you see. Her biological parents left her a substantial inheritance, which she received when she came of age. Then she was married, out of love, to a wealthy entrepreneur. They were hand in hand wherever they went. It's a sad thing. Her luck seemed to slip away just when she needed it most.
Dr. Rayford seemed to know more about Mrs. Moore than she let on earlier. While she sounds quite sympathetic, I can somehow sense a hint of jealousy in her voice. Oh. Old coin, makeup. Let's see, she would know about this makeup, so...
Ah, my parents' greatest achievement.
It's one of the things I wanted to ask you, Doctor. I don't know much about makeup. How popular is this powder among high society?
The powder has been the craze lately among the upper class, since my parents have successfully gotten Mary Pickford to do its advertisement.
Well, I'll be. Oh, okay, so it's very popular. See.
My, are you proposing to me, Professor?
I am getting down on my knee. Hello, class. Hello, welcome in. No worries. Go study. We're currently investing evidence, so it might take a while. But hello, welcome in. Sorry.
I'm afraid my heart still belongs to my late husband.
He's gone out of the picture, Doctor. You can be with me. Oh, sorry. I can hear sorrow seeping through her peppy voice. Quietly, I slip the ring back into the box. Oh, another day, I suppose.
This is tomorrow's gala. I'll not be going there since the opera is playing.
I didn't know you were into opera, Doctor.
My late husband and I used to go there for one of our date nights.
Sadness leaks through her eyes, even though her smile stays bright. I hadn't the faintest she's been married before.
Speaking of which, I spotted Detective Krauss at the Met during last month's performance. He appeared to be enjoying the opera, accompanied by an attractive, tall blonde woman. It was quite the unexpected sight. I never took him for an admirer of opera.
Well, that's a new one on me. See, he's out here moving on, going to opera with girls. Coming to our office, dropping off police case evidence. Anyway, see.
Ah, yes, the most intriguing piece of evidence. It's weird, isn't it, that it doesn't contain iron at all, even though it looks just like human blood. Not to mention the high percentage of phosphorus.
Oh.
Would you let me know if it ended up being a fairy after all?
Only if I'm allowed. Is there any insight from chemistry as to why there would be no iron in a red-colored blood?
Sadly, no. I'm just as puzzled myself.
Edna, okay.
I found traces of arsenic in this blood sample.
Yes, that was reported by the forensics team too. One wonder who could have done such a thing to a poor girl.
Actually, chemists do sell arsenic to common people to make their own weed killer and rat poison. I haven't done that in some time, not since the university contract. But I'm sure the detective has asked his henchmen to collect purchase records from chemists all over the city, don't you think?
Lab report.
I've done my best to put all the details there, although I might have missed something regarding the curious blood sample.
I think that should be everything. An interview. I have no further questions. I believe I have enough information for now.
Is that so? Well, all right.
Earlier, you mentioned you had a prior arrangement, so I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for your time. You've been incredibly helpful.
It's no problem. Don't hesitate to reach out if you require anything else.
I give her a brief nod. Thank you, Chinsa. Dr. Rayford then departs from my office. I'm alone again, but not for long. My assistant pops into the office.
Professor, I'm heading home soon. Is there anything else I can do to help?
No, I'll be perfectly fine. I think I'll stay and work for a bit longer.
Okay, see you tomorrow, Professor.
Have a safe trip home. Upon wishing me the same, Minnie leaves. Thank you, Zitama, for the thrill. Thank you. That was funny. That Minerva just walk in right as Doctor leave. At least not the same time, so. I have some time until I have to wrap up my workday and head home from the office. Alright, time to gather our evidence. Yeah, I don't remember that I have like 3 different lurk callouts. So sorry, class, if that put you on the spot. It's just there somewhere, somehow. What do we have extra? So we have, okay, I think the makeup will be one. If we identify. Oh. No surprise, this powder has been all the rage with the upper set. They managed to get Mary Pickford for the advertisement. That must have been where I knew it from. Okay. Never seen a coin like this. It looks rare. I wonder if this is a coin that they've been like bidding at the auction, but it doesn't make sense. Why? Oh. What's happening? We burn it off. Let me see real quick if there's anything else. Oh, I need to. The texture looks interesting. So it burned off. Let me just have this on. That's why you never see them in the same room. Yeah, I didn't know, because no one really used the lurk command, so now it's just all together. Black light illumination on the object imbued with fairy magic may reveal intricate details of a certain complex spell. So it has like an interesting texture, but we do not know further. But it has red light, which is a warrior magic. Oh! I've seen this before. This is a parasitic fae. A failed transformation magic? Oh, shoot. So it is purple. It's a parasitic purple. Okay. With some warrior magic. So like a warrior magic kind of like cut this wing off. We interrupted this scheduled programming to bring you this emergency broadcast. The broadcast is Klaus is lurking. Everybody, please. I shall not call further attention. Sorry, Klaus. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's just leave our Fae here. And then... Or can we just put it back in here? Oh, we can. Okay. I'm just gonna... It would be kind of cool when they all fix like all the bugs and stuff to see like a bunch of just evidence on the desk. But for now we do one by one. Oh, this one also have Fae magic in it. So the ring is touched. I don't remember what this ring was for though. But it was touched by also a little bit of parasitic, and I guess it's not really red, is it? This one is normal. That one is normal. Oh. So warrior magic is red. This is shining, so it's definitely warrior magic with some parasitic. This this is the young factory girls, which looks normal. So this one is the blood of the woman who chewed her bones, I'm pretty sure. And there's no iron in it, but there is parasitic magic. So I think she is a changeling, which confirms our theory. This is Dr. Rayford's lab report on the blood samples. The content is quite similar to the forensic report. While elements similarly found in human blood, such as phosphorus, carbohydrates, and some proteins are found in the third victim's blood, it does not contain iron. Moreover, the amount of phosphorus found in... Oh, thank you for the head patty, thank you. The amount of phosphorus found in a higher percentage than that in human blood, making it possible for this to be the blood of the fairy. Okay, so this is the blood of the fairy. Hydrate is actually... I will hydrate. I shall hydrate and stand up. Hello, bread. Hello, welcome in. Oh, is that bread? I can't really tell. That was like... Oh. Yes, that was bread. Who did the what now? Class of the lurk. Yes, now we all know. Now all China knows. So lady ate her own fingers and then she had really bad period and died. But actually she's not a human. She's a fairy or some sort. Although there's some new information, I had expected the report to be more detailed. Then again, I did ask her to finish it as soon as possible, and then she delivered. And she delivered. The doctor looks kind of sussy right now. But we shall not. You know, she's mourning her husband's death, so that can only be normal. I think we investigated all the new evidence, technically. I don't know what to do with this Fae right here. Okay. I am bread. I just added Chinese name there. Oh. It looks like Japanese to me for the manju. Oh, I guess bread is the kanji character. And then it's manju. He's just a dead, guys. Kind of disrespectful of you to throw... No, I'm just saying, like, she's mourning over her husband's death. That's it. She's only rightful that she, you know, act a little bit the way that she does. Annika investigation. It's the next afternoon. I should be grading assignments, or reviewing the lecture I'm going to deliver come Monday, or do anything productive in the realm of professorial duties. Instead, I find my attention straying more and more towards the office door. I voice my frustrations to the good old Oz. Theo will probably arrive at any moment. I can't stop wondering whether my explanation will be enough for him. In the past, no sort of explanation ever seemed to please him when it comes to fairies. And why should it do so now? My voice cracks with concern.
This time, he came to you bearing in mind the possibility of fairy involvement. He'd be a fool if he discredits you so soon.
My fairy companion's chirping becomes increasingly stern this time. I don't know, it can't be.
But you need to get yourself together. You must remain steadfast and strong when facing the detective. Don't let his frowning wiles get to you. Don't permit your voice to falter when presenting your findings.
I know I can't let myself unravel at this point. It's just that he's never solicited my opinion quite in this manner. A professional insight, no less.
All the more reason to be as calm as you can be. Maintaining your composure is essential to delivering a persuasive argument. But no matter what happens, at least you know you tried. At the end of the day, He's the one who needs to solve this case.
You're right. Of course you are. I'm not a detective. I'm simply a professor sharing my perspective. Thank you, Oz, for always talking me off my ledge. Just then, somebody knocks on the door.
That's my cue to sail past your window ledge. Best of luck.
I whisper a hurry goodbye to my fairy friend. I'll see you tonight, Oz. Once Oz has flown out, I direct my attention towards the door. Come in. My assistant marches in. Tusa probably didn't expect Minnie to appear.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Professor, you have a visitor.
The detective? Minnie nods. Alright, send him in. Minnie nods once again and walks out of the room. So short, thank you. Theo paces around a little bit after strolling in. He appears quite distracted. He finally stops and opens his mouth.
So, what have you learned?
I take a deep breath. Here he goes. I have to present my findings to perhaps the most sought-after detective in the police force. Theo investigates cases right after crime scenes unfolded. He's agonizingly familiar with the grit and the grime of the city's darkest recesses. Meanwhile, as a professor, my expertise primarily revolves around the nebulous, the theoretical. I must do my best to stay calm and collected, just as Oz suggested. I've read the case files. Victims' odd behavior shortly before death could be due to hypnotic spells from fairies. The fourth victim went to a police station, but before she said anything, it seems she saw something that scared her away. What if she saw something not human? And the menu of death. He interrupts before I can finish.
I've got no time for assumptions. The papers telephoned our department this morning. Said they found out more about some of these deaths.
So that's why he looks agitated.
The chief is preparing a statement for tomorrow regarding this. So I'll cut to the chase. Is there fairy involvement?
Yes, I am certain of it. I can tell his interest is piqued. However, I'd like to first lay out the basics since I'm pretty sure you've discarded the things I've told you in the past. He grumbles as if in admission to my statement. So far, we've identified 3 classes of fairies: warriors, scribes, and parasitic fae. Warriors have strong offensive magic, scribes' magic tend to be defensive, and parasitic magic as well, parasitic. We Faeologists have developed a tool called Blacklight to detect traces of fae magic. It can even be detected through photographs if the magic is especially strong. Warrior magic glows red, scribe magic blue, and parasitic magic shines purple. I found that seemingly, fairies of one specific class are behind this.
Which one is the culprit?
I think parasitic fae? I did not know that it can be traced through photographs, so I didn't examine the photograph, but we found a parasitic fae, so let's just go with that. They're of the parasitic class.
What's the evidence?
Dead face.
How does this prove parasitic involvement?
I put the dead fae beneath the black light. This is a dead parasitic fae. Look, it glows under the black light.
Is this dead bug the one behind the murders? And I can see the purple traces, but what about this red glow?
He's right. I feel like I didn't think this through. You're right. It appears I should reinvestigate.
What else you got?
Alright. The ring. Wait, no.
prove parasitic involvement.
I slot the blood sample beneath the black light to show the magic traces. You see, it glows under the black light.
I can see the purple traces, but what about this red glow?
I'm taking a moment to collect my thoughts. You're right, I must have missed it. Theo let out a long sigh. Oh no! The look on his face says it all. He's profoundly disappointed. I swallow back a lump rising in my throat.
Clearly, you haven't been thorough in your investigation. Either you're missing important things, or you just don't take this as seriously as I thought.
But I do take it seriously. If I could just reinvestigate. It's hard to get any sentences out of my mouth. No words of mine could ease the way he sees me now. Oh no, it's our only chance that we screw it up.
Doesn't matter. We're running out of time. I couldn't find proof of it being unusual drugs or poison either. Even though most atypical drugs don't cause this kind of illusions, and poisons could turn the whole body into hardened bones.
His eyes narrow on me, full of quiet accusations.
Honestly, I can't believe this. You dedicated many, many years to the study of forensic Faeology. And this is all you have to show for it?
What are you?
I know you're clever, capable, competent. But you ought to consider changing your field. You're not cut out for forensics.
I feel like I'm starting to see red. I can't believe he's bringing up my profession this way. I know I messed up, but you just crossed the goddamn line. He knows I tried my best, given the limited time, but he just keeps hammering away. It hits me all over again how easy it is for him to make me feel really small.
I'm just laying down the facts.
He says it so nonchalantly, as if he doesn't see the effect of his opinion on me. I can't do this anymore. My anger is beyond containment, and I will kill him. I never want to see you again. Get out.
Fine by me. I don't plan on ever coming back to the office anyhow.
Upon picking up the box of evidence, Theo turns to leave. That's it. Don't let the door hit you on your way out. He slams it. It's over. I find myself striding restlessly in my room, seething with frustration. Perhaps this is for the best. After all, there's a reason I walked away, and it's all coming back to me. As I was steadying my breath to calm down, I realized something. I haven't explained Dr. Rayford's finding on the blood samples, how it could be fairy blood, and the significance of the scribe sigils on Prominent's family. Oh, I did not know this. She gave me additional information too on the victims as well as the popularity of the makeup. I didn't have the chance to tell him all that. Well, so be it. I'm not going to write to him or telephone him. Perhaps I'll just write an anonymous letter to the homicide department. But first, I ought to finish grading the assignments that I neglected yesterday. It's over. It's been an hour and a half since I forced myself to get back to work, yet my anger hasn't subsided. Then it strikes me. I'm no more angry at Theo than I am at myself. How did I fail this? Why wasn't I thorough enough? Still, that doesn't give him the right to talk to me like that. I bury my face in my hands as I realize that I've merely been spinning in circles.
Professor, is this a bad time?
I look up at her in shock. When did she get in?
I knocked, then waited for a minute. It then occurred to me that perhaps you didn't hear me.
Oh, sorry. My mind is more than a little preoccupied.
The detective had an intensely brooding expression when he left. I figure that the meeting didn't go well. I can stay longer today if you need to talk.
Thanks, Minnie. I'm not sure about talking, but I could use some company.
Of course, Professor. Would you like me to fetch us a bottle?
Sure.
Any preference?
Whichever bottle is the biggest. Or whichever has the highest alcoholic content. We're drinking tonight. Oh, that's the ending. Oh, I see. I could have saved it. I should have saved it and then go back and present a different evidence. But well, that is our demo of Death and Faeology. I'm still angry. How could he talk all that shit about my career like it's nothing? He didn't even stay to listen to like 6 evidence. I have all those planned out. I even have who the murder was. Actually, I didn't have that. But it was probably a fairy. We even have the changeling. We even have the 6 fingers. We have all that. And then he just like, no, I've heard enough. You're bad at your job. Have you ever considered quitting your career and switching to a different field? Yeah, well, that is the game. And it's not fully released yet. So this is just a demo of what it would be like playing the game. So I'm sure we would find out like the actual murder once the game is fully released. Like I'm sure like even right now it's not there yet. Even if we have different endings. But this is like what, the 6th ending? So there are a lot of different endings apparently. We can talk to Oscar. Yeah, I was actually hoping that we could have more space time with Oscar. I guess like next we can interview Oscar next time that we play. But I think they just say like in order to get all the endings you will need to play through like a lot more. So yeah, well that is the end. So let's go through the credit. The lead director and artist is Mushroom Mallow, that is the game studio. Narrative design and script rewrite is Lilai. This is the one who reached out to me. She's very kind. Lead programmer is Melissa. Programmer is Furman. And they are former team members, so they are a relatively small studio, but I can see that their games is very, very well developed. And the music is very nice. And the script is written out pretty good. I can see the contrast between Theodore and Oscar. I didn't expect them to be love interests when I read through the promo. But yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think?
I hate Theodore.
Yeah, I think everybody fucking hates him.
What a freaking douchebag. No wonder y'all broke the freaking engagement.
Turn him into a frog. Have a,
Girl,
Yeah.
dodged a
Like,
bullet.
easy.
Let's be real.
Just imagine,
You're
like right as
right.
he storms out, he just turns into a frog. Like what the fuck?
It's just
Yeah,
no
yeah,
nonsense,
mid-sentence
guys.
is
It's
like-
fine.
It's okay. He already moved on. He has a different date. He has like a tall
Oh,
blonde
right,
hair
right,
girl.
the
Yeah,
tall
yeah.
blonde. Yeah.
Probably rich as well. Watching opera together. It's okay. We're just gonna be in this research office for the rest of our life, being single, with like a fairy friend, and talk to ourselves. It's all good.
Promo this to the to developers and they'll cast Yohua and Florence. That was so amazing.
Yes, that was good. Thank you for stepping in as Florence, Yoha, and Chinsa as well. And then Leo, sorry, I didn't know Oz has so many voice lines. So, but
No, I don't care. It's
everyone
fine.
does
I
so
was expecting
good.
nothing much.
But yeah, it was very fun to do this with you guys. I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you for waking up early and hopping on.
Yes, noon. So
Early for you guys on a Saturday.
So
Saturday, that's
friggin'
early.
early, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I
Thanks for
appreciate
having
it.
us.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one.
Thank you. Okay, I'll end the stream now as well because I know we have stuff scheduled this afternoon and then the music video. So I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. But yeah,
When's
yeah.
the music video?
Should be 7 p.m. PST. So it's like after
Oh.
Brime's VTuber Throwdown Showdown Redusting at 4, and then 7 p.m. PST, so that would be 10 p.m. EST.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm free all day, so.
Wow, must be nice. I would. I want to be free all day.
This is my first free weekend, technically. not
I'm
even-
just kidding. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. I'm pretty sure like Christmas will be here before we know it, and then we just all gonna be like busy during the holiday, and then New Year again. So
True.
it's good to be free. But, well, thank you guys. Enjoy your
Thank you.
Saturday. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
But yeah, that was Death and Faeology. I honestly had a lot of fun. Let me turn back the music one. But yeah, it was surprisingly really well done for a demo, and I was like really absorbed. I got really absorbed in the storyline. But yeah, it was. Let me see. Let me switch it back to my just chatting with my empty chat box. This afternoon, or I guess for Asian people in Asia countries, tomorrow morning there will be a VTuber Throwdown Showdown Redux in Brime's channel. So let me just do a quick shout out so you guys can see where it is. If I know how to do shout out. I didn't know there was 2 Brime VT existed. So yeah, it will be on Brime's channel. It is a VTuber tournament that looks just like Tekken, so I am excited. I myself do not know exactly what it is yet. I just know that Brian did a really cool voice acting over, or like a voiceover for announcement, and we'll be fighting other VTubers. So I'm excited to hear Zero's and Leo's commentaries as well. So we'll be there in chat watching, and then after that we will have the premiere of a music video, Ready Steady. This one, there will be a after party with Draco and Star, and I feel like I have never been on a stream with Draco. We almost did, but we didn't. So this will be interesting, and then Star as well. Like I never went on a voice call with her, so this will be interesting. We'll see. No, there's just one music video, but it's like a collab of all 3 people. So there will be an after party with Draco and Star. We always cause confusion because we have a underscore or not. Yeah, Chunsa doesn't have an underscore, which is interesting. Oh, so when I put like the Brime VT in my title, it didn't have an underscore. Oops. Let me fix that real quick right now that we end the stream. 35 Leo. Let me see if I can give shout out to everyone else as well. Nah. Oh, I had to wait 15 seconds. Okay. When you release Envy, 7 p.m. PST. So it should be. Oh, didn't you do one on your birthday stream? Oh, I see. He was sick. So like Draco was sick then, so we didn't get on the call with Draco. It was Doofus and Jack and Blackjack. Hello, Star. Hello. We just now talked about you. But yes, everyone, this is NBA 3-star. I can't get a shout out on YouTube for some reason. Like I don't know how to do that yet because everyone else stream. But everyone, Star is an amazing singer. I do not know how she can do all that. So this is Star's YouTube channel. She does a lot of Ado cover and a lot of other different cover. Really hard covers. But yeah, check her out. I was like in love with her voice. She was very kind to agree to do a collab with me on End of Drama, and then you know one thing happened that leads to another, and then we did Ready Steady. Ready Steady is a very special project too, which I will talk about more in the after party. But yeah, This is Star. She's in, I think, Australia, so I think it's pretty late her time. I just woke up and go into work. Never mind, she just woke up, so I guess it's like morning there. But it's also summer, which is always interesting for me. Let me give a shout out, a proper shout out on Twitch. But yeah, I don't know what the cooldown between the shout outs are, but thank you Chunsa, thank you Leo, thank you Yohua and Brime for the amazing voice acting. It was amazing. Like I was having a lot of fun. Like you can't tell because I had to be like, you know, like solemn, like professional, being a professor. But I did laugh a lot at one point, at several points that were not serious, and I had a lot of fun. I know that the devs will be rewatching this VOD, so I hope we did it justice for the game. If you do need like voice actors, all of them are also really aspiring voice actor. They do really well, and Leo and Chinsai know do like D&D campaigns, which you have to voice act. And I know Yoho and Brime does dabble a little bit in voice acting. So yeah. I hope you enjoy our playthrough, and I will see you. I'll see you in like 5 hours, I think. So we'll be back for Brime's VTuber Throwdown Showdown Redux, and then for the after parties. Yeah, I can't wait to Yav as well. Sorry, I am very excited. I hope Draco will be awake then. But yeah, I will see you in 5 hours then. Oh yes, Yoho also do D&D. I forgot. Yes, at one point I was like, this is he pulling out his D&D campaign voice. I didn't know Bram does D&D. I haven't seen that. But yeah, it's a full day today, and I think next week Saturday will also be kind of a full day. We're gonna have some fun activity planned for next Friday, next Saturday. That involves a lot of people in here, so I am excited. But yes, if developers, if you do need voice acting, you know, here are the people. But yeah, I'll see you guys in 5 hours. Bye. Enjoy your Saturday. Don't work too much, Star. Yeah, more envy and other activities that I shall not divulge further. I'll see you in 5 hours. Well, I haven't done this in a while, I suppose we should be raiding out. Who should we raid out to? X card is doing retro. Oh, you know what? Kizzle is doing a very special event called Thankful for You, and she did reach out to me that she will be doing, I think it's VR chat, but it is also what should I call it? It is it's like role playing in, I think, a dungeon in a castle world where you have to kind of present yourself to the king and like present the cases and stuff. So I think it'll be pretty interesting. Let's raid out to Kitzel. My bad. I haven't streamed in a month, guys, so I don't remember all of this. But let's raid out to Kitzel and see what she's doing. But actually, I will do a custom raid message this time. It will say we're thankful for you, and then with a heart. If I can find where it is. She's doing this, I'm pretty sure, like for a late Thanksgiving event, but she's very nice. And when I was doing Fortnite with her on Zitama's channel, she was very, very kind to carry me, even though I was dying a lot. She made sure that I was well fed and I was full HP and full shield, along with Zitama, of course. So she's a very kind VTuber, I like her a lot. I'm pretty sad that I couldn't join her today because we have the stream scheduled, but I would love to go visit her. She let you die, really? Is that what happened? Yeah, we need to do a Fortnite collab, Chunsa. I'm pretty sure Chunsa and Leo was supposed to be there for the Fortnite stream, and then they couldn't make it due to some other in real life thing that came up. So actually, Chunsa and Leo was supposed to be there. Watch me die. But one day we will be able to do that. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. But we're gonna go over to Kittle, and yes, one day I hope that I can play Fortnite. I still need to like practice a lot more because I feel like I can't aim and I can't shoot anyone. But that's just me. Alright, let's lead over to Kittle. And then for those on YouTube, thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. And then I'll see you soon.